My name is Chloe, and I'm from Paris, France. I'm here to study my architecture studying in Hanyang University, and I'm here for one semester. Because I want like a very different experience of cultural experience. So I choose Asia, and I have to choose like Japan or Korea. But at the end, I will like prefer to go to Korea because I was thinking like I prefer to visiting Japan and not very living in Japan. And at the inverse, I really want to live in Korea, not just visiting it. So it's why I choose like to stay in Korea to like the culture and the people here, and maybe visiting Japan. First impression, oh my god, it was a different word. Like it was very different. Um, there's a lot of technology. Like people are very, everything is going to be so fast, and sometimes it's very impressive because I have the impression like in Europe everything is slow in slow motion. Oh no, I was very like surprised of. I was thinking like Korean people was very like not very to talking to stranger, very like introvert people. But they're all, but in fact when you talk to them, they're very kindly and very like they want to help you every time. So I was very surprised about that. Like it's a very good impression of it. Like even like the old people are very very kind. It's like they try to to speak in English even if they can't, and they are so kind. Interesting moments.
Yeah, or shocking moments.
You know what? I think it was my first day. I arrived here. I would research like where is my Airbnb address because it was I have like my two luggage. My stuff was so heavy, and I didn't find my Airbnb stuff.
Mhm.
So I was just lost, and I asked to an old man who was smoking a cigarette in the street, like to help me, but he cannot speak English, and I cannot speak Korean. So it was very fun. Like we passed like I think 20 minutes to just try to find where was my place, try to translate it and talk to me everything. But it was my first day. I was like it's like being 2 hours I was in Korea, so it was like very fun, and he was very kind, and we find we find the place hopefully, but it was very strange and very cool. Yeah, culture. There's a lot. Like I can't smoke in the street.
Can you smoke on the street in France?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can smoke on the street
Yeah.
instead. No, I think there's more different. Like, I think the culture shock is about like when you go to restaurants, sometimes you just need to choose your food on the tablet space, and you can't talk to the waitress. And to me, it's weird because I would just want to talk to people. The people, the waitress come and say like, "안녕하세요." She put like just all the stuff on your table, but you can't talk to her. You need to talk to the computer. So it's why like,
Like a walking
why?
like,
Why?
waiters are ignoring.
Yeah, yeah. Why are you leaving? Like, can we just communicate each other? No, no. Yeah, it was weird. Like, oh, and people who split everywhere. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It was just like, ooh, what? Oh my god, no. Yeah, yeah. But I think there's all the stuff that I don't remember right now. But it's very impressed because there's a lot of new stuff and new building. Like it's more like a word city. Like you have a lot of building, like in other big country, big city in the world. So it was very new. It's very different of Europe, but it's very interesting, like how fast building are dilated or built, and I think it's very interesting because it's very different, but a lot of things to mix up, like between like my idea of architecture in Europe and the idea of it in Korea, because it's worked completely differently. Korea is a country that has developed very fast, so there's a lot of strange things who works or not working right now, but everything is going to be changed. And I think it's very interesting because some architect here try to communicate with the old building and the new one. And I think it's complicated, but it's very interesting. And I hope in the future they take more place for their monument architecture, like their historical architecture, like Dongdaemun place, to have like a huge place for the door and just so have more space and to show like the culture and the historical of this country. Because I think sometimes the historical part of Korea is like just compressed between the new building, and it's sad for me because I really want to show like historical part and cultural part, and not like only business word and money word like with huge. But even if it's interesting,
When you especially talk about Dongdaemun,
yeah.
what was your impression when you first time when you visit, and what would you do if you have authority to do something about it?
I talk about Dongdaemun because I work on this place for my studio,